Okay, so the key to this one is Caesar's explaining the religious aspects of the Gauls to the Romans in a way that the Romans understand. So he's using Roman names. That's not what the Gauls called their gods, right? He's using Roman names to help them identify with what he's trying to describe to them. Okay? So this first one you got, they worship Mercury, the greatest of the gods. Do the Romans worship Mercury, the greatest of all the gods? No, they worship Jupiter, right? So he's going like, what uncivilized, bizarro people are these that they worship Mercury, who they kind of think of as the Romans thought of as kind of a lesser god, right? Okay. Of this one, meaning Mercury, right, there are many images. Okay, then this pharaoh means they say that this one is the inventor of all the arts. Okay, so we talked about on Friday that this was what figure of speech, with it like this, and then these words go together. Yeah, A-B-A-B, which is synchesis, right? Or otherwise known as, you might hear it called interlocked word order. Okay, so basically what he's saying is, like, those two ideas are intertwined. Okay? So then we got, they say, you got to stick it over here on this part. They say that this one is the leader of roads and journeys. Okay, so look at the word order here. We got okay, so this part is called chiaspis. The hunk to dukim. Okay, then this is indirect statement, right? They say that this one has the greatest force. Oh, I guess it'd be. Yeah, towards profit and what did it say mercaturas was? Obtaining, like, money. Okay, after this one, okay, then you got to go back up here to Colunt, okay, and say they worship Apollo and Mars and Jupiter and Minerva. Okay, so what's up with this polysyndeton? What's up with this polysyndeton right here? Anybody know?
What was the question?
What's up? Why is that? Why does he polysyndeton that? Why didn't he just put commas? What's he emphasizing?
The gods.
Like, what are the number of them? So they worship many gods, just like we do, right? They worship many gods that have the same functions as we do, right? They didn't call them that, but they did. Okay. So about these, they hold almost the same opinion than the rest of the races. In other words, they think Apollo is the same as our Apollo. They think Mars is the same as our Mars. Does that make sense?
Wait, what was the last part of the sentence?
Okay. So now it's going to indirect statement tell us what our what opinions we hold that are the same. Okay, so do you see all these, how this is like a bunch of accusative and infinitive? Does that make sense? Okay, so you're going to say that Apollo what? Drives out sicknesses. Sicknesses. See how that looks like the English word morbid, right? Okay, Minerva hands over the beginnings of work and like handicrafts.
We're doing like a multiple choice.
That Jupiter holds the power of the skies, right?
So wait, you said from Minerva that often
That Mars rules wars, plural, right?
What was the last part?
Okay, to this one, okay, who is this one that they're talking about? Mars, right? They decided, or I guess it'd be when they decided to what? Fight in battle. Okay. They promise. You see how that looks like vow or devote? Okay, they vow the many things which they captured in war. So in other words, they promise everything that they're going to, all the spoils they promise to Mars, right? If they win. Okay. When they conquered, right? They sacrifice the captured animals and they like gather the remaining things into one place.